Qtum. So Qtum aims to leverage the best bits of both Ethereum and Bitcoin, and it's been around now for nearly over 7 years, and it's never had an issue. It's never gone offline. It's always run smoothly, but with the emergence of so many other layer 1s and layer 2s, it's fell down the pecking order in terms of usage. That's an issue. Now, I still think there's a world where this can do okay this year. We'll talk about one particular scenario that could lift its price quite nicely, but I'll be honest, the chart looks miserable. So we'll talk about everything in this video. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here, this spreadsheet shows the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. Now, in the videos, I showed myself buying up all of these cryptos. They were coins that I thought were going to do really, really well. And you can see what they were all worth when I recorded the videos. You can also see the highs that they hit in under a year and a half, as well as what your profits would have been if you'd have popped $100 into these coins when I released the vids and sold after 16 months. Your total profit in that time would have been over 123 grand. Now, the thing is obviously you don't have a year and a half or even 5 or 6 months to sort your portfolios out. We're in a bull cycle right now. If you are sitting on cryptos that are not making you money, that you're not happy with, you've probably got deadwood in your portfolio you've got to get rid of. If you don't know where to get started, start at copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share my portfolio with my members. Whenever I'm going to buy or sell a coin, I will tell my members the coin and the price that I'm buying or selling at. So they get in and out of crypto same price as me, so they make the same profit without any work at all. And if you go onto the site, you'll see what they've earned. You can see the successes we've had. It's public record. You can verify it on this channel's history. My coins have been doing way better than the market average. If you want to find out the coins that I'm in right now, all you've got to do is join up on the site, guys. So, Qtum. Let's look at the chart, because the chart is miserable. Launched in 2017, I think it went to a high of over $100 as well. $106.88, right? In the last bull cycle, it got to about $33, $34, which is a dramatic fall off, right, from its all-time high. So far, this bull cycle is really only tipped at $6. It's not done much else. Now, as I said at the beginning, this is like a combination of Bitcoin and Ethereum. They use Bitcoin's UTXO model, but they use proof of stake for consensus. Because Qtum is a hybrid project, they're trying to take the best bits of both blockchains, and it has the ability to merge future updates from Ethereum and Bitcoin and place them on top of the team's own developments. So it is properly decentralized. There's no delegated proof of stake or other forms of masternodes required to make it appear fast. Anyone can participate in the network. There's no need to hold coins or vote for a central validator. And block targets are set at an average of 32 seconds, and up to 8,000 kilobytes of data can be stored in each block. Now, the Qtum project supports multiple token standards, including its own implementation of Ethereum's ERC20, dubbed QRC20. They also integrated Bitcoin's BRC20 standard, dubbing it QBRC20, along with NFT support. And Qtum offers developers more than Bitcoin and Ethereum can do independently. But as I've said, there's been an enormous emergence in layer 1s and layer 2s now. But Qtum been running for 7 years, never been offline. In fact, they've even posted 4.4 million blocks, hasn't slowed down. But again, we are now we're in such a heavy, there's such a heavy amount of competition that they've just fallen down in terms of usage compared to what we're seeing elsewhere. So as an example, we can see that there are nearly 3 million addresses on Qtum. So it is used, right? But in transaction volume, you're looking at, X amount of Qtum per day. It's not bad, by the way. But in terms of actual transactions in a day, it's not great. 387 in a day. Some days it's doing a couple thousand, some days a few thousand, but the actual volume is not, the actual usage is piss poor, especially if you're going to look at the competitors around that can already do more transactions in a second than Qtum did in a day. that's concerning. And in terms of like overall statistics, it's not great, is it? It's not great. Staking returns are 4%. Annual inflation rate is 0.46%. And if we have a look at token overview, we can see some of the tokens that are being used. But again, token holders wise, the Q Cash is one that's got a few thousand, 20,000. You've got QI Air, 176,000. They've got a few tokens knocking about, but like, there's 14 pages. So there's 280 tokens that have been put upon Qtum. But again, just put that into context. 280 tokens. Like if you compare to any other blockchain, they're probably beating that amount of tokens that are on top of their network. So that's a sign that Qtum again isn't exactly got the best usage. And that is my sort of long-term concern. I think actually the job of Qtum is very, very simple. Like the team have got to bust their ass to get people using it. That's marketing, that's advertising, that's showing benefits, that's giving people incentives to build on Qtum, that's giving users incentives to try Qtum. Because the usage has fallen by the wayside. And the usage is quite similar to the charts in that sense. Like, we're not seeing fantastic transactions per second. We're not seeing fantastic transactions over a day. And that's the issue. Now, Qtum has something going for it. One thing that's going for it is not on Coinbase. So in theory, it could get Coinbase listing. That's not outside the realms of possibility. Volume isn't bad at all. Doing 67 million volume in trades on exchanges, and with a market cap of 350 million, that's actually pretty good volume. That's not bad. So it could get a listing on Coinbase. That could see it have a pump. That could see it possibly get back to $10 just off of a Coinbase listing. But right now, statistically, it's looking sparse. It's not looking positive. So there's work to do here. And I just think from my perspective, it seems so obvious what the work is. The work is like, yeah, they've got to build and all of that stuff, but they've got to get people to come and use it. They have to. Because right now, 2,100 stakers in total. If we actually check out, if we go back here, if we can see holder info, I'm not sure we can. Not sure we can. We know how many addresses there are, but yeah, rich. See, I don't like doing the rich list stuff. Okay, 2,038 pages times 100, so 200. Right, fine. So 203,000. So there's 203,000 addresses that hold something. Okay, that holds some form of Qtum, or at least they're in the rich list, right? But usage-wise, it's just crap. So there's the issue. I think realistically, if the team do nothing, and they don't get Coinbase listing, this might only be, get $6, $7. If the team can increase the user base, or they get a Coinbase listing, I do think there is a world this can get to $20, but I think $20 is unlikely. I think right now, when we are looking at the comparison between all the other blockchains in crypto right now, Qtum is behind. So what goes for Qtum as a plus is that it's been around for a long while. It's quite established. It's kind of almost like a legacy crypto in that sense. But overall, statistics are just so bad. I would think if nothing's done and no Coinbase listing, $6 or $7 is where it goes. I think if they do get a Coinbase listing, I can see a world where it gets back to 20. But that's as high as I think it goes, to be honest. Until something changes with users, I don't think anything changes with the price, really. But that's where I stand. Of course, everyone has their opinion. I'd love to hear everyone's opinion about this. If you're a holder of Qtum, Why are you still holding it? If you are that wasn't sarcastic, by the way, that was just a question. If you are a holder of some of the alternative tokens on Qtum, why do you hold them? Is there something that you like about them in particular? Share in the comments down below. And guys, look, we are in a bull cycle right now. If you're not happy with the cryptos you own, if you're not confident in the cryptos you own, clear out the rubbish in your portfolio, revamp it. If you don't know where to start at copymycrypto.com. That's the site I run where I share my portfolio with my members. So whenever I'm ready to buy or sell a coin, I tell my members the coin that I'm going to buy or sell, price I'm going to do it at. My members can copy along exactly so they make the same profit as me without any work at all. You can see what they've earned on the site. You can see our successes. It's public record, verified. If you want to find out the coins I'm in, all you got to do is join the site. Make no mistake about it, my coins have been doing way better than the market average. So if you want to find out, if you're interested, then maybe I'll see you there, guys. And that is it from me. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.